Well, 3 years ago, the arrival of 5 red heifers in Israel attracted global attention.
Very soon we will all see the building of the third temple in Jerusalem.
The table of showbread is ready. The menorah is ready. All of the golden pieces are ready. The third temple is ready.
Recently, the Sanhedrin, a Jewish religious authority, has issued a call for all Jews worldwide to return to the Holy Land in preparation for the construction of the third temple. This development, if realized, aligns with biblical prophecies regarding the second coming of Jesus Christ. According to reports from the Israel Heritage Foundation, preparations for the temple have reached a significant stage, with sacred artifacts such as the table of showbread and golden temple pieces ready for use. The long-anticipated third temple appears closer to reality than ever before. One of the key developments fueling this prophecy is the planned sacrifice of 5 red heifers. These red heifers, imported from Texas in 2022, have now reached the required age for the purification ritual described in the Torah. The ashes from these sacrifices are essential for ritually cleansing the tools and materials used in constructing the third temple. Leaked information from Temple Institute officials suggests that this red heifer ceremony is scheduled for Passover 2025. This event, deeply rooted in Jewish tradition and biblical prophecy, has heightened anticipation among believers and religious scholars. The red heifer is mentioned in Numbers 19, 1-10, where God commands Moses and Aaron to use the ashes of a red heifer for the purification of those who have become ritually impure, particularly through contact with the dead. According to Jewish tradition, the ashes from this sacrifice are necessary for purifying the temple and its priests before worship and sacrifices can resume. In the context of end times prophecy, many religious scholars and believers associate the red heifer with the rebuilding of the third temple, which is a key event in Jewish eschatology. Some Christian groups also see this as a sign of the fulfillment of biblical prophecies regarding the end times. The call for Jews to return to Israel for this significant event has stirred global discussions. Reports indicate that the Sanhedrin has reached out to world leaders, including Russian President Vladimir Putin and former U.S. President Donald Trump, urging them to support the construction of the third temple. Additionally, an invitation has been extended to the Arab world, particularly those descended from Ishmael. This outreach is based on the prophecy in Isaiah, which states that the sons of Ishmael will bring gifts and support the temple's construction. However, the geopolitical climate complicates this effort, as tensions between Israel and Arab nations remain high. A significant challenge to constructing the third temple is the presence of the Al-Aqsa Mosque on the Temple Mount. For many Muslims, the destruction of this mosque to make way for the temple would be an unacceptable act, potentially igniting large-scale conflict. Rumors suggest that construction on the temple may have already begun in secret, further intensifying concerns about regional stability. The recent escalation in conflicts involving Israel is viewed by some as part of the fulfillment of biblical prophecies, raising speculation about the unfolding of the end times. According to prophetic interpretations, the leader who supports Israel in building the third temple may play a critical role in biblical end-time events. Some theologians believe that this leader could be the Antichrist, who will rise to power after the temple is completed, ushering in a new world order. The timeline suggests that the temple's construction could take approximately 42 months, potentially concluding around March or April 2029. This coincides with the end of Trump's possible second presidential term, leading some to speculate about his role in these events. The idea that a leader who supports the construction of the third temple in Jerusalem plays a role in end-time prophecy is rooted in interpretations of biblical prophecy, particularly in books like Daniel, Matthew, 2 Thessalonians, and Revelation. Here's a breakdown of the prophetic reasoning behind this view. Number 1. The third temple in biblical prophecy. Many theologians and Jewish scholars believe that a third temple must be built in Jerusalem before the coming of the Messiah for Jews, or the return of Jesus Christ for Christians. Daniel 9:27 and Matthew 24:15 speak of the abomination of desolation occurring in a temple, which some interpret as the Antichrist defiling the third temple. 2 Thessalonians 2:3-4 describes the man of sin, often identified as the Antichrist, who will enter the temple and claim to be God. Revelation 11, 1-2 refers to a temple existing in the last days, which will be desecrated. Number 2. The Antichrist and the temple. Many end-time interpretations suggest that the Antichrist will initially appear as a peacemaker, possibly facilitating the rebuilding of the third temple. Once the temple is completed, he will reveal his true nature, betray Israel, and declare himself as divine. The temple is believed to be desecrated at the midpoint of the tribulation, 3.5 years into the 7-year period of Daniel's 70th week. Number 3. 42-month timeline, the Book of Revelation. 13:5 states that the Antichrist will have authority for 42 months, 3.5 years. If the temple takes 42 months to build, some see this as aligning with the biblical timeline where, at the midpoint of the tribulation, the Antichrist takes control and desecrates the temple. Number 4. Speculation regarding Trump. Some speculate that if Trump is re-elected in 2024 and serves a second term, ending in January 2029, this could align with the completion of the Third Temple. Trump was instrumental in recognizing Jerusalem as Israel's capital in 2017 and moving the U.S. embassy there, which some believe set the stage for further prophetic events. The connection between Trump and biblical prophecy is speculative, but some see his political actions as contributing to the fulfillment of end-time events. While many theologians debate these interpretations, the idea that the Third Temple plays a central role in the end times is widely accepted in prophecy circles. Whether or not a specific leader like Trump is involved remains a matter of speculation, but the timing of global events, Middle East politics, and biblical prophecy continue to intrigue many who follow these topics. As events unfold, believers and skeptics alike are closely watching the developments surrounding the Third Temple. Many Christians see these events as a direct fulfillment of biblical prophecy, signaling the beginning of the Revelation period. For those unfamiliar with these prophecies, now may be the time to study the book of Revelation and other relevant scriptures to understand the significance of these unfolding events. What are your thoughts on this? Share your insights in the comments below. If you found this article informative, be sure to like and share it to spread awareness about this crucial topic.